Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in again, and thank you so much to my new subscribers for subscribing. So today I am making a new recipe, which is just a bread. So I'm making a pain au lait au raisin. So let's get started with the ingredients. I have my bread flour, unbleached bread flour. Please make sure you always use an unbleached flour. And of course, I have 3 tablespoons of sugar, and I have 5 tablespoons of butter. I have my charred raisins, and I have 3 eggs left at room temperature, and I have 1 cup of milk, which was also left at room temperature, and I have my salts, and I have my vanilla sugar, and of course I have my yeast. So this is actually 25 ounces of yeast per pack, which is equals to, I guess, 2 teaspoon of yeast. Okay, so for the flour, I'm going to use my cup to measure. So for this recipe, I'm starting with 3 cups of flour. And I always love to strain my flour because, it makes a difference. I'm not too sure why people do strain flour, but, I just learned it. My mom used to do that, so do I, okay? I also advise you to do that. It just makes a huge difference. All right, so I'm going to let you guys watch as I go, and if I feel like I need to explain something or just make a comment, I will definitely do so. So just go ahead and watch and enjoy.
Add your raisins at this step. I forgot. LOL.
So the hardest part has been done. No more kneading. So this time we're gonna let our dough rise for 2 hours in the oven. I always prefer to let my dough to rise in the oven because it's the warmest place in the kitchen, and you always want to make sure that you keep your dough somewhere warm. Okay. All right, guys, look at that. Okay, so my dough has been rising for the past 2 hours in the oven, and it looks so good. It just looks perfect. It looks the way it's supposed to look. Okay, I don't even think this is double. This is probably tripled in size, and it also smelled really good. And always make sure to take the air out of your dough. I'm not sure why people do that. I mean, my mom used to do that, and I'm also doing it. I should probably be googling this just to find out. All right, so I'm just going to take it out and make some shapes. You have probably seen me doing these earlier when I started working my dough, just taking a small part and wiping my my countertop, my working space. This is just a habit. I like to make sure it's clean, so it's my way to sanitize my working space. Okay, so I'm just cutting my dough into 8 small parts. This is how I'm going to shape it. I don't really like to waste a lot of time on how I shape my bread because I'm not really a big shaper. I'm not really pretty good at shaping bread. I usually go for a round or a round shape usually, but this time I just wanted to go for something more like longer or rectangular. But again, it wasn't perfect, so I did what I could. But you can shape it as you see fit. Maybe you're pretty good at it. So I'd love to see some pictures of your final product. But this is just how I shape mine. And of course, I'm making 2 batches. And I'm actually showing you guys how your dough should be looking like. So as you're pulling your dough, it should not be ripping apart. It should be very elastic. So if you see your dough ripping apart or ripping off, that means it's not ready. So it's just a test for you to make sure your dough is pretty well kneaded. All right. So this is a video of me showing you how I'm shipping my last bread. You can probably just do a slow motion if you really want to see how I do it, but it's pretty simple. I actually love and enjoy just making some cut on my bread. I think it's just like aesthetically beautiful. I don't know. It's just trying to be a little bit bougie and fancy. Just kidding, but yeah, I just like to make a little cut. I think it just add more cuteness to your bread. All right, and I'm gonna go ahead and let it rise in the oven for an hour. And once we're back, I'll show you what it looks like. It should double in size. Okay, so here it is. My first batch, all my batches have raisin. I was just showing you, and my cuts look awful, but it's okay. So I'm actually going to do an egg wash on one batch, because I wanted to have two variety of bread, and I always like to mix add some milk to my egg yolk because I don't like the smell of it. It makes me vomit, and I've also added some cinnamon to my egg wash. Et voila! So this is the final product of my egg washed batch. You guys can see the difference. They both look different. This one is more shinier, and that one is just like that. But man, it smelled so good. At the time of me making this video, it was I guess probably 11 p.m. at night, and the house was just filled with the beautiful aroma and smell of the vanilla. It was so good. And this one is mine to taste. I always like to taste my everything I make. So me and my family ended up sharing this. It was very really really good. I'm not just saying that for saying it was really good. You always want to make sure you squish your brioche or your pain au lait, because that's how you know that it's actually a brioche. You know, the squish test is very important. And look at that, guys. So I'm going to cut it, and I did not film that part, but I actually ended up tasting this with butter. I bought some European style butter, which was really good, unsalted. Man, it was just really good. So you guys enjoy this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and let me know if you guys end up making this. Let me know what kind of difficulties you had, or if it was pretty easy for you guys. And I hope to see you guys next time. Please subscribe, like, and share this video. That will help me a lot. All right, thank you. Merci. Bye bye.